Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like the folks over at Marvel are not too keen on having Brie Larson as the face of the MCU going forward. They've brought in a lot of fantastic people to star and to hit up their latest area films, which we're going to take a quick look at today. Yesterday, Marvel did put out a sizzle reel of Phase 4 and what's to come in the future. Some of them got me excited, some of them I was a bit like, meh. Maybe I'll watch it, but not in the theatres. Obviously, the first hoo-ha out of all of this was that they've actually changed the title for Captain Marvel 2, which is kind of strange, because Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, they're the ones that have been numbered out of all the other films. But they've also had the name of the film, so if it's Captain America, if it's Thor, whatever, they've always had their name and then a subtitle. Well, for Captain Marvel 2, they've taken her name off the title completely. It's no longer Captain Marvel and whatever, It's being called The Marvels, which is kind of interesting because I thought, that Kevin Feige, they were so pumped and so excited to be having Brie Larson as the face of Marvel going forward. Maybe they're changing it up. Maybe they don't want Captain Marvel as the face anymore. Because, well, let's face it, her comic series is not exactly doing great. Yes, the film made over $1 billion, but this is a Marvel film that we're talking about. If a Marvel film doesn't make close to $1 billion or whatever, people normally call it a failure. This is why people don't really look too happy on like Ant-Man, even though the Ant-Man series is one of my favourites because it's just so goddamn funny. But this is what we got. So this is coming from Cinema Blend first. Why Captain Marvel's 2 official title, The Marvels, is such a big deal. With a few exceptions, namely Iron Man and Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel Studios has opted to use subtitles to label its sequels rather than simply numbers. Still, the starring hero or heroes of the film series have naturally remained in these follow-up titles, like we were saying, Captain America Winter Soldier, Captain America Civil War, Thor Love and Thunder, Thor The Dark World. It's always had that sort of thing going for it. Well, that streak was broken today, as it's been announced that what they've been calling Captain Marvel 2 for close to a year and a half now is actually being called The Marvels. If you haven't been following along with the development of Captain Marvel's sequel, calling this upcoming Marvel movie The Marvels might sound weird, which it does, but to me and to a lot of people it kind of goes, Kevin Feige may not actually trust Brie Larson going forward as the face of the franchise. However, even though it might take some getting used to, there's a good reason for it. It's starring 3 heroines, who have all gone by either Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel in the comics. Which is very true, Obviously you've got Carol Danvers now, who is Captain Marvel, but you've also got Monica Rambeau, and you've also got Kamala Khan. Obviously, Monica Rambeau showed up in the original Captain Marvel movie as a child, then she appeared grown up in the TV series WandaVision, which, to be honest with you, I really enjoyed her in WandaVision. I thought she was awesome. Miss Marvel, I haven't read the comics, so I really don't know about it, and I probably may watch 1 or 2 episodes of the series, see if it grips me first, see if it pulls me in. If it doesn't, I probably will give the rest of the season a miss. But again, no, that's natural when it comes to these sort of things. But calling it The Marvels, and not Captain Marvel, The Marvels, it's a little bit like, right, okay. But, they're saying, well, it stars 3 of them and they've all gone by this name before. But I also have a sneaky suspicion that they don't want Carol Danvers for the future of Marvel. Maybe they're taking into consideration that her comics have not exactly done well. And obviously you got Kamala Khan, who's in her own TV series. Monica Rambeau just blew up the screen in WandaVision. Maybe they're looking to go towards them as the future Captain Marvel, which I'd be down for Monica Rambeau as the future Captain Marvel. I'd absolutely love it. But anyway, going back to the sizzle reel, obviously we kind of saw like a brand new trailer basically for Black Widow, which I was looking forward to. At this moment in time, I'm a little bit like, it's dragged on a little bit now. It's like with Fast 9. To me, it's like that should have come out last year, but now it's been, it just keeps getting pushed back. Same as the new Bond film. I'm like, you know what? I was so hyped for these films. Now I'm just like bored because it's like, come on. Again, it's not their fault. We saw what happened in the world last year. But then obviously we had a few snippets of footage from the Eternals, which I don't really know what to expect from it. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it looks spectacular, because when you got a team behind you like the Eternals, and the way the comics introduced them, and just the way the comics, they were just so cosmically out there. That's probably the best phrase to use for them. Just the way it looked, the way each panel was drawn, and the way the characters, the way they just introduced themselves. If they can do that in the film, they got a winner on their hands. But then obviously after the Eternals footage, which was the last bit of footage in the sizzle reel, they just went straight on to, this is what we got coming soon. And obviously you got Spider-Man No Way Home, which I am just super psyched for. I cannot wait for that. December 17th, cannot get here enough. Next year, we got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, with Sam Raimi back in the director's chair of a superhero film, which I have just missed this guy. And to be honest with you, if they want to do a Doctor Strange horror movie, they couldn't have found anyone better. Then obviously we've got Thor Love and Thunder, May the 6th next year, which this is, Taika Waititi. I do apologize for saying his first name wrong. It's going to be like Thor 3, Ragnarok. It's going to be funny. And to be honest with you, I'm hoping they do have more the dynamic between Thor and the Guardians, because those lot just arguing and bickering is what made Infinity War for me one of the best things going. It was just so good. Then we're going to move on to Black Panther Wakanda Forever. This obviously is going to be a bit of a kick in the teeth, because Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us. And Chadwick Boseman, obviously, he loved this character. He brought so much to the character as well. And only seeing him in one of his own films, that is just sad to see. But hopefully they can do Chadwick Boseman, do him proud. Do him proud and make a fantastic kick-ass film. Obviously, then you got the Marvels. But then you got you got two actually, which I am really looking forward to. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, which is going to be spectacular, I think. If they're going to be going in and out of reality, hopping from time to time, that is going to be so good. And because I just love Ant-Man and the Wasp and Ant-Man, I love him. I'm a Paul Rudd fanatic. Who cares? I love Paul Rudd. Then you got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. May the 5th, 2023. Which James Gunn is back in the seat, obviously writing and directing it. He's just finished up the Suicide Squad, which is coming out later this year. But with this one, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, are we going to have Thor in this one as well? Is Thor Love and Thunder going to move into this? I can only hope so. But to actually finish the actual sizzle reel, what did Marvel go and do? They put the Fantastic Four logo there. Nothing else. They just had Fantastic Four, Marvel Studios. Nothing else was there. And to be honest with you, if they're going to be introducing Fantastic Four little by little like they did with Thanos, obviously Avengers, then there was in Guardians of the Galaxy, little bits here, little bits there. That is going to be amazing. Imagine if literally the big bad going forward for the next so many years, so many phases, is Doctor Doom. That would be phenomenal. And I want to see an actual fantastic Doctor Doom on screen. Please make it good. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.